Today, we're going to learn how to get checkmate using a king, and not one, but two different bishops, because if you only have one, it's impossible. First thing we're going to do is we're going to isolate black's king into a corner. If you notice, black has 8 different moves. All right, for simplicity's sake, I'm not going to move the bishop where they're supposed to go. I'm just going to show that now, because of white's king, black only has 5 moves. We're going to move them back into the corner there. We'll move this bishop here. And then we'll just move the king to get in the corner. And we'll basically, what you need to have is a long range and a short range bishop. And you need to control some of the squares. Now, the sequence of doing it is a little bit tricky, so we're going to look at that here. Black's king moves back there. Okay. We'll go ahead and move our king here. Now, king is in check. Black's king decides to move back to the corner there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move this bishop here to g6. Black has one option. Okay. We are going to move our bishop here and hope that they move to h8. If they don't move to h8, we'll have to go through a different sequence. But essentially, if black's king goes to h8, we have h7 controlled. We need to control g8. How do we do that? We control it with the king. We move the king to f7, creating a discovered check via this bishop right here. That is blocked by the king. We move it to f7 right there, and that's checkmate. So that's one variation. Let's take a look at a different variation of how this might play out. Let's say they go to f7 instead. Okay. We need to get this bishop involved long range, so we're going to play it back. Black's king can't go anywhere to the left. We want to protect that. That's what we're doing with this bishop right here. We're going to go ahead and get this bishop in place again. Actually, we're not going to put that bishop in place. We're going to take this bishop and put it in place right here, and we're going to hope that this time black decides to go to f8. If you'll notice right here, black does go to f8. And now we control all the squares with the king and the bishop. So all we need to do is put this bishop in place. You can either do it with h6, checkmate, or alternatively, you can play bishop to c5, checkmate as well. So that's another variation of how the checkmate can be set up using 2 bishops.